Ever since you were a kid, you've probably heard the same financial advice over and over. Save 10% of your income, and you'll be set for life. It was the golden rule of personal finance, a simple path to a comfortable retirement. But what if I told you that this advice is now dangerously outdated? What if following it is actually setting you up for failure? Today, we're going to tear down that old rule and show you the new math of wealth. If you've been diligently saving, but feel like you're just treading water, this is the reason why. Let's start with a hard truth. Saving 10% of your income doesn't work anymore. For decades, this was the standard. Your grandparents probably did it. Maybe your parents too. And for them, it might have worked. But the world has changed, and the numbers just don't add up like they used to. Think about it. $100,000 saved over 30 years was once a fortune. Today, it might not even cover a decade of retirement expenses, let alone a medical emergency. The game has changed, but the advice hasn't kept up. So, what is the new math of wealth? It's not just about saving. It's about your savings rate and what you do with those savings. The savings rate is the percentage of your take-home pay you actually put away. The old 10% rule assumes a certain rate of return and a certain cost of living. But both of those have been thrown into chaos. The new math demands a much higher savings rate. We're talking 20, 30, or even 50% for those who want to achieve financial independence early. This isn't just for high earners. It's about being radically intentional with your money, no matter your income level. It's about creating a significant gap between what you earn and what you spend. This brings us to why the old money advice is failing so spectacularly. The world it was designed for no longer exists. Life expectancy is longer, meaning your retirement savings need to last for 30 or even 40 years. The cost of major life expenses like housing, education, and healthcare has skyrocketed, far outpacing wage growth. And the traditional safety nets, like pensions, are nearly extinct for the younger generations. Following advice from the 1970s and the 2020s is like trying to navigate with a map that's missing entire continents. You're guaranteed to get lost. So if you're saving 10%, investing in a low-cost index fund, and still feeling like you're not getting any closer to being wealthy, this is why. Your strategy is built on a faulty foundation. You're playing a defensive game in a world that requires offense. Simply saving isn't enough. Wealth isn't just about accumulating a pile of cash. It's about creating systems that generate income for you. It's about investing not just in the stock market, but in assets that can provide cash flow, like real estate, a business, or even your own skills to dramatically increase your earning potential. Being wealthy means your money works for you, not the other way around. The 10% rule just parks your money. It doesn't put it to work hard enough. The final nail in the coffin for the 10% rule is inflation. This is the silent wealth killer that has changed everything. For years, inflation was low and stable. Now, it's a major force you have to actively fight against. If your investments are returning 7%, but inflation is at 3 or 4%, your real return is cut in half. That 10% you're saving is losing its purchasing power every single day. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You can keep pouring water in, but it's draining out just as fast. The new math of wealth requires you to not just outpace inflation, but to crush it. This means looking beyond traditional, safe investments and embracing a strategy that is built for growth, not just preservation. The reality is, the path to wealth is no longer a slow, steady walk. It's a strategic climb. It requires a higher savings rate, smarter investing, and a focus on increasing your income. The 10% rule isn't just outdated. It's a trap that provides a false sense of security. It's time to unlearn what we've been taught and embrace the new math of building real, lasting wealth. Thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes, Hit that like button and subscribe for more content that challenges old financial advice. Let me know in the comments what your savings rate goal is. See you next time.